Hi, I'm Christina Medina, and I'm here with Cindy Aikman, a harmonium practitioner. Hi, Cindy.
Hi, Christina.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Well, I was just wondering if you could just tell us a little bit about you and what you do.
Do you want me to speak to you or the camera?
The camera.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Okay, so what was the question, Christina?
Can you just tell me a little bit, or tell us a little bit about you and
Sure.
and where you come from? And
Yep. So I'm a Nam Yoga Therapies instructor, harmonium practitioner and reflexologist. I came to the city 12 years ago to fulfill a childhood dream of living in this magical city, and also to study Klein technique, which I had come across in my dance studies and work in New Zealand. And that is my background, is dance.
Okay, so what drew you to harmonium healing?
A desire to have more self-knowledge and to heal myself more. Harmonium has really helped me really stay focused on choosing the right choices, or the choices that will take me further forward in my life, and make me be of better service to in what I do, and just make my life better.
Yeah.
So it really, it drew me because I wanted to know more about myself and also to heal myself more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. So what does a harmonium session consist of?
A harmonium can be done in many different places and settings, but the classical setting is, in a lovely room with a massage table, and we work non-intrusively on the skull and the spine, and sometimes the organs when that's appropriate and called for, and the client stays fully clothed. But yeah, harmonium can be done anywhere as well, and on on children, on pregnant women. It's very safe modality.
Okay, how long is a typical session?
Between 45 minutes and 50 minutes is the actual session of harmonium, and then we allow an hour so there can be consultation and conversation.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. And why was harmonium developed? Where are its roots?
Well, it was developed or brought to us by the only way you can learn to be a harmonium instructor is from Dr. Joseph Michael Levery, and he gifted it to us as a healing system that creates a platform for self-healing, which is the only form of permanent healing.
Great. What is the harmonium healing system?
Harmonium healing is a complete rejuvenation system. It works on the mind, the body, the soul. It really works on the autonomous nervous system, and creates a deep relaxation. And so healing can only happen in the now and in a state of relaxation. So it really it raises the cellular frequency, the vibratory frequency, of the body. And what I think harmonium really does that makes it very special is that it creates the environment for the client to be much more aware of the way you think, the way you feel, and your behaviors. So it also, as it makes you more aware, it gives you the courage in your heart, or turns that light on in your body or in your heart or your mind to choose, to be able to choose, to make better choices, and to choose the most high choice, shall we say, for whatever ailment is ailing you, or for whatever problem is surfacing in your life that needs to be addressed. It really helps the person, it raises a person's consciousness, or changes a person's consciousness. And so, all change happens from a change in perspective. So harmonium really, I think that's its special thread, or its special claim to fame, shall we say, that really makes it stick out for me, because I have worked in many modalities, is that it really works on raising people's consciousness, or changing the way they perceive things, perceive themselves, and the way they are in the world. As well as on a physical perspective, it really it can cut out genetic diseases. It cuts things out at the root. It doesn't just work on the, say, negative, so you get that print and then you get the print later or a few years later. It's like it cuts it out the root. So you can really, it's a form of permanent healing because it's cutting the root as opposed to just putting a plaster on it or making you feel better for a while. You know, each session accrues and adds to itself, and yeah, so
it really gets at the core,
yeah,
rather than addressing the superficial.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because all illness, comes from thought in a way. There's the 3 levels. There's the divine plane, the astral plane, and the physical plane. So everything that is manifested here has been thought before in some way, but it's like also within Harmonium you get addressed your planetary makeup or map, and also there's encouraged to develop a meditation practice with using the power of the word or the power of mantra and different mudras. So you can get all of that in a Harmonium session, can be addressed by a Harmonium practitioner, so that you're being supported in the changes that are happening to you as well, that Harmonium can bring to you in your life.
What is the relationship with Harmonium and our karma?
And our karma? Well, Harmonium works, they say, on the 7 karmic influences, which I'm just going to list what they are. So we come into this world, having lived many lives before, so that's, already we have karma. So we come in with that. It's our mother's lineage, our father's lineage, the 9 months in the womb, the day we were born, the way we were spoken to from age 0 to 11, and the environment we came up in. So it's working on all of these facets that nobody really can know about. Only you and your maker really have all of that wisdom. So Harmonium really is going to places where I just don't think many modalities even address or acknowledge. So as much as it's very scientific and it works on the physical body in a very powerful way, it's working on other levels of our being which are very important to our health and for us being better people in this world, and to be, to make the world a better place, shall we say. Yeah.
What can someone expect after the first few sessions of Harmonium?
I think they can expect to feel a lot better, feel a lot more peaceful, and actually look brighter, and just not be in such perhaps a reactive state, like they're much more, sorry, I thought it was on, so you're going to look better and feel brighter, or look brighter and feel better, and you also, it shines light on whatever really needs to be addressed. So, and what I like about Harmonium, it's not all drama or all up in your face, and it's much more subtle and it's much more deep in that way. So sometimes people can be like, what was that? Like it might not feel like a lot, but it's, if they observe themselves over the next few days, that they will see or feel some definite changes. And it's a very personal, as much as it's very neutral, it's a very personal experience, and everybody responds to Harmonium in different ways because it's your story, and your healing that's happening.